I've fallen in love with the chord harmonica. It's good size, and there's some people that really play it beautifully. You can see some videos from a long time ago. I had to tune this thing. It took me, I think, about 15 hours. But it's an older one, and it's a beautiful instrument. I've really enjoyed it. So I thought I could just share some playing, but maybe even the process of how I'm approaching it. I'll play something like Summertime in C minor. So you have a C minor chord. The bottom part, you have all the minor chords in all 12 keys, and the C minor chord is here. There's a little rattle in there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So, it's just literally C, E flat, G, C. And you can tongue block. You can get fifths. You can do trills like on the diatonic harmonica almost. It's a beautiful instrument. So, and the chords are somewhat limited. Because you don't have like a lot of inversions. You have the major chords on top, the triads with the root on top. And then if you draw on the same, you have a fifth up but a dominant chord. And then in the bottom you have the minor chords, like I said, and then you have alternating augmented chords and diminished chords. And I haven't really memorized where they all are yet. And then you can make your mouth really wide and play a bit of two of the chords. So I've been trying to do that some. You can also tongue block and get three notes in a chord. Blocking one you don't want, and get some extension chords and substitutions that I'm trying to figure out. So I like the C minor. Well, what if I want to play Summertime with some, different extensions? And if I do the fifth, I still look too. And actually, I'm more accurate if I look, but I imagine it might be something that could be eliminated. But I can't do it yet. So, but those chords are very, I don't know what to call them. They are what they are. And what if I want to play something different? So what if I want to play something like this? So, by tongue blocking, I'm blocking that note and playing the other three. And the C happens to be the draw on that as well. So that's an option. Plus, there happens to be a nice augmented chord right over the C minor. It's G augmented, which is lovely, especially on the certain. The C minor is sort of in the lower end of the instrument, and that G augmented is sort of in a higher end. And so there's a nice contrast, almost like you have two instruments. So I was doing an intro by going. So that would be maybe the beginning of summertime, and then you go to the 4 chord, when you have a nice minor 4 chord that but I wanted to do that descending thing, which is so beautiful in summertime. I'm not sure who did it first. Maybe it's, I don't know. But so it's a minor chord, F minor, then F major minor, and then F minor 7, and then F minor 6. And you don't really have that unless you get creative with this instrument. So I'm playing a diminished chord, which gives me that major 7th, the F major minor. So and then an A flat chord, and I could bleed over the E flat and get a something different. And then I was doing a tongue blocked diminished chord, I think. Yeah, and then I was doing the 5 chord, but adding the 5th with the next chord over, I think that matches the melody or something. I don't know, but it was interesting to me. Hear it? And then Chord Harmonica Smith, I heard do that, which I really like, that sidestepping thing. And then back to the melody. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot you guys were there. So then I go to it should be an E flat major chord, but I'm going to just play the C minor and then get that G to bleed in. Is that right? It gets that D, so it gets like it's a major. It's like a E flat. It is sort of like an E flat major chord, sort of. And I go to the 4 chord, and then the 5 chord. You can also. It actually doesn't really work on there. It works in other keys, letting that left chord bleed over, but not there. And then. So that's my approach to summertime with the chord harmonica. But I didn't really play it. I just sort of tried to show, well, myself really. But thanks for listening. I like involving the process, and then of course I'm going to put out music videos as well. And there's a rooftop thing coming soon, so please subscribe.